5 minutes to get ready right now. Let's see if these look anything like curls. I think that was a fail. Plus my hair's still wet. Oh my gosh. We're just gonna leave this piece in front and pretend that this doesn't look like it does. Today's video, I'm going to be vlogging my experience getting an IUD. It's gonna be a very girl talk, kind of like TMI kind of video. I did my research and I watched videos and stuff, and I want to be able to help someone else feel more comfortable with this because lots of girls get IUDs put in. The reason that I'm getting an IUD put in is I've been on birth control for my period. Let's do this. She told me to take 3 ibuprofen an hour before because I told her I was scared of the pain. And then she also said they can give me some numbing cream like on my cervix to make it less painful when they pinch it open. She also told me to be on my period. So then my cervix is more dilated, so it's easier to get up there. Those are the things that she's told me to do because I told her I was scared of pain. If you are planning on getting an IUD and you're scared of the pain, make sure you talk to your doctor and let her know. They can give you some options for pain management. Wish me luck, guys. It feels so weird getting into the passenger side of my own car. My mom's coming with me, obviously, because I'm a minor. I have my emotional support water bottle, my emotional support mom. I have to take a urine sample to make sure I'm not pregnant. Lovely setup. Now I have to strip and then get it put in. I'm probably not gonna film the actual during it, but I'll let you guys know how it goes. They just put the numbing gel up there and now I'm waiting for like 5 minutes for it to kick in, I guess, and then I might get the lidocaine shot, but I'm still debating on that. I'm extremely shaky right now and it hurt a lot, but I got through it and now I'm just trying not to pass out. It's true what everyone says that it hurts a lot, but in a different kind of pain, like bleh. I hated that, but I won't have to deal with it for another 5 years, hopefully. Making me snacks because I'm lightheaded. I got Starbucks, and I've just been sipping on it and watching TV, trying to distract myself from the pain I'm in right now. It's actually, like, really intense cramp. Like, it's that different kind of, like, deep cramp type of pain, but it's intense right now, and it's hard. I will talk to y'all more about what exactly happened in a bit. I just woke up from a nap, and the cramping has gone significantly down. I'm all scared to move around, though. I am also very loaded up on ibuprofen. Okay, before I get into all this, know that I am going to be going very into detail and TMI, so if you don't want to hear that, you don't have to be in this video, you can click off, but if you do want to hear all the stuff about getting an IUD and like how things went for me, keep watching, and I will give y'all all the details. First, before I get into everything with the IUD, I wanted to first like start with how things have gone with birth control for me, like how I've gotten to this point. So I got on birth control like 2 years ago because my periods were extremely bad. They suspected I had endometriosis, but they don't want to like look in and test for that, scope things out for that until I'm a bit older, I guess. They said, let's just get you on birth control and that should help the symptoms of your period. And so they started me on the pill. The pill helped a ton for the first year, and then my symptoms started getting pretty bad again. So then they switched me to the patch, and the patch worked really good for, again, almost a year, but my skin started reacting really bad to it and my symptoms were getting bad again, and I would get hot flashes because of, it's called a withdrawal bleed.
the bleeding you have for like when you let yourself have a period. With the patches, you like take it off for a week and let yourself have a period, but the bleeding is called a withdrawal bleed because you're having like withdrawals from the medication that's been on you. And so I would get like withdrawal symptoms like overheating, like hot flashes, and so that got really hard for me. And so they tried to switch me over to a ring. My body did not like that ring. Some bodies just don't hold them well, I guess, and that was the case for mine. And so that didn't work. We tried that for like 1 week and we decided this is not gonna work, and so we needed to switch to something else. And so she gave me the option. There's the injection you can get, which is just like a shot you get, I think like every 2 months? I don't remember, but it's pretty often and it's a bit of a hassle and it's not as effective for like what we were aiming for with me, she said. Be a lot more of a gamble with that. She said my best option for an IUD or like the bar that goes into your arm, but the bar that goes into your arm, she said that also probably wouldn't be as effective. So basically my option was an IUD or go back to the pill. And I was like, you know what, let's try something new. I'll go for the IUD because then it's also less of a hassle, like you don't have to worry about taking a pill every day or anything. So now I'm gonna talk all about how my experience was yesterday getting in the IUD. It's the next day. I just wanted to give y'all like an update on how things have been going and talk about the whole process now that I'm not in a ton of pain and I'm not stressing over state testing because I had a state test today for CNA. I think it went well, but I don't get my scores back until 6 p.m. so that kind of sucks. But anyways, now that I'm not stressing over that and I'm not in a ton of pain at the moment, I'm gonna talk to you all about how everything went and what the process was like. I had a really good doctor. She talked me through everything. She like let me know everything she was doing, everything I'd be like feeling, you know. She'd be like, you're gonna feel my touch here, like pressure here, you know. And so she was really good at explaining everything, which was really nice. I know that some doctors aren't that great, but I had a really good doctor. First, she like went in and found my cervix, like reached in and found my cervix and pressed down on my stomach, I think to help her figure out where exactly it was or something. She put the numbing gel up the JJ canal. She like found my cervix. She gave me the option to get a lidocaine shot, which kind of like numbs more of like your uterus and not just like the outside canal area. She said it could bring the cramping down by like 50%, but I was terrified of the idea of a needle going into my cervix, so I said no. Looking back, I would have gotten the lidocaine shot if it was gonna help the feelings I was having during that. I would have gotten the shot. I didn't want it at the time. Actually, I forgot to mention, oh my gosh, what is it called? Okay, Google, what is the tool they use to widen your
website? Nellispec.com. They say a speculum is a medical tool used during
They put the speculum in first to kind of help it like widens, you know, the area so that they can go and see where your cervix is and get into your uterus. Anyways, but when they put that in, I was already feeling some pain, and so part of me was almost like, actually, I don't want this anymore. But I didn't say that. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do great. We're gonna get through whatever pain is yet to come. There was a lot. He was like, okay, you're gonna feel a lot of pressure now because I'm going to grab onto your cervix. She did it really slowly. I know that some doctors do it pretty quickly and then you just suddenly feel like a ton of like in your stomach, you know? But she did it extremely slowly because then she said that sometimes you don't even notice it if you go really slowly grabbing onto the cervix. Like at first I didn't really feel anything. I was like, okay, this is fine. But I definitely felt something. I was like, whoa, okay, that hurts. She went to put the measuring like stick tool thing. I don't actually know the terminology for it, but it like measures how like big your uterus is, I guess. And so she put that into my uterus and I felt a lot of pain when that went in. Everyone says like it's a different kind of pain that you can't fully describe. It's just like a different kind of pain that you've like never felt before if you've never like been in labor or anything like that you've never felt anything like before. and it's like really bad pain. And they were not lying. It definitely was like a pain that kind of put my body into shock. I did start getting pretty like dizzy. I had to work on not hyperventilating. Then she went ahead and put the IUD in. I will say, was the pain intense? Yes. Do I want to do it again? Not right now. I'm so glad that I can wait 5 years before I have to take it out and put in a new one or whatever. And some people are fine afterwards, like the cramping comes down, they're fine. That was not the case for me on the way home, and when I got home, it was miserable for like the first, I want to say like 4 or 5 hours, and then I was able to fall asleep. I took ibuprofen and everything, so when I woke up, I felt better. But then as I started moving around, the cramping came back. So then I went back to resting. I just like had this duck heated up the whole time. Like I was constantly reheating this duck so I could put it on where it was hurting, which helped a lot. I just kind of watched TV to help distract me, and then I studied a lot at night because I had a test today. But yeah, that's how yesterday went. And this morning I woke up with like no pain. As I got into the test, actually, I started feeling a lot more cramping start coming on again, and like the sharper pain come back a bit. I think the ibuprofen I took this morning and Tylenol all kicked in or something because it went away pretty fast, so I was fine during the test. I went to Target to get a Christmas gift for someone and get this, and I've been fine. So today has not been too bad. I also forgot to mention the type of IUD I'm on right now is called the AllyyA. She said that it'd be the better option for me because it's smaller and I have a small body. And so she said that's probably the best option for me. I know that IUDs can sometimes work for a bit, but then your body can start like rejecting it or something, or there can be like complications with it. So I will keep y'all updated on how things go. But for right now, I've had it in for a day. I'm doing okay other than all the pain yesterday. And I think I'm gonna like it. So far, I do like it. It's just a whole lot of pain getting it in. So I think I'm gonna call that good for this getting an IUD video. I hope it was helpful. If y'all are like in a spot where your doctor is, you know, giving you the option to get an IUD, if you're considering it, I would say birth control can really mess with your hormones, obviously. But in my case, like, that's what I needed is the hormonal stuff to help with my periods. So I think that was the best option for me. If you think it's the best option for you, I hope this video helped you kind of like get a sense of like what it could be like. I hope I didn't scare y'all too bad if you're thinking about getting one. Really, the way I see it right now is, yeah, it was a lot of pain, but it's worth it because if it works, then great, and then I don't have to worry about it for 5 years before I have to like get it taken out or switched out or whatever I want to do at that point. So see you guys in my next video. Bye!